In the comments of a recent video, a viewer asked me to show how to code a rotator function. Let's get into that here. This function, called rotator, should, for example, take the list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a number of turns 3, and then return 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've written out a scaffold of how to solve this problem, which involves define the rotator function, which takes a list and a number of turns, do some stuff, and then just as a placeholder, return a list. Then at the bottom, I have this if name equals main, and I explained that in another recent video if you'd like to go check that out. It's going to print the result of rotator on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 3 turns. Now the way I approach solving this is to say for underscore in range turns. This is just a way of writing a for loop that happens the number of times that there is turns. We say x equals a list.pop. So we use the pop method to pull the last value out of the list. And then we say a list equals a new list with x, and then use the plus operator for list concatenation and add on the rest of the list. And that should be enough to solve it. So let's test it. Five, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it with a different number of turns. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's working, and there you have how to do that. Just for fun, I may add onto the end of this video showing my initial attempt at doing this, where I kind of floundered for a bit in a way that you may or may not find educational. Thanks for watching. Okay, here as promised, I'm appending my original attempt at this solution, which takes a lot more time to get through, but shows you the way I think through debugging and approaching a problem, so you may find that useful to watch. If not, you can always skip off to one of my other videos, like maybe that one explaining the if name equals main convention. 3, 2. In the comments to a recent video, a viewer asked me how to code a rotator function. Let me show you an example of what that function is supposed to do. We have rotator of the list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a number 3. This says it should rotate it for 3 turns, leaving us with 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to code my solution and then talk about why it works. So def rotator of a list, comma, turns for I in range of length of a list. Let's say that new list equals a list dot pop and then let's say new list dot append a list, and finally let's see what it's complaining about here. Oh, this should be in turns. Oops. Could be written as a list literal. Yeah, but I want to do it using pop and append for the point of showing those things. And then finally, a list equals new list. Let's return a list. And now if name equals main, Let's try this. Rotator parens list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that didn't work. I might not publish this version of the video. But maybe it's valuable to see debugging in action. Let's try this one. Oh. I see what I did wrong. Trying to use append actually makes this kind of difficult. We could use do it this way maybe. Okay. Is there an A list dot prepend? It'd be nice if there was a prepend. Well, that was kind of rough, I gotta say. But I got through it. I'm going to try to refactor to actually use append. I don't really see how to do that. I guess we could go new list.append y, and after that a list, oh, new list equals a list equals new list. Let's try that. This, I don't like this one at all, but let's try it. It works. Let's try it with 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Let's try it with 2. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that all works. But it's pretty ugly. I think whoa, why are you giving me the 4 statement? I think probably the best way to do this is the crazy way to do it would be to equals a list.pop plus a list. Let's try that. Try it with 3. That works. But that one's kind of hard to understand. So an easier way to understand this would be x equals a list.pop a list equals x plus a list. I think I like that better. In that one, we have everything on 2 different lines, and I think that makes it more clear which steps are happening when. I like that better for that reason. Okay, there's that attempt at me recording that video. Let's sign off here.